Hello students, welcome to 7th maths class. In our last sessions we have started chapter number 6 indices. Today we will continue that chapter. So today's first point is the index of the product or quotient of two numbers. For example, here 2 into 3. These two numbers, they are having same index 4. So this can be written as index is 4, this whole is base 2 and 3. 2 into 3 is whole base. So as index is 4, this base is repeated 4 times. 2 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 into 3 and 2 into 3. So as everywhere multiplication is there, 2 we can write separately. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 and 3 we can collect separately. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. So now here if you see 2 is repeated 4 times, means we can write that as 2 raised to 4, and 3 is repeated 4 times, means we can write that as 3 raised to 4. So if you will see the example given a question and this answer, what you can see here, it was 2 into 3 whole bracket raised to 4, and now what we got, 2 raised to 4 separately and 3 raised to 4 separately, means we can get this generalized rule as if A and B are any two numbers and they are having common index, and if there is multiplication of them, then the index can be written separately for both the numbers, A raised to m into B raised to m. Separately this index we have applied to A also and B also, that is A raised to m into B raised to m. Like that for quotient or for division of two numbers also, what we can get, we will see 4 divided by 5. This both the numbers are having index as 3. So here bases are 2. First is 4 and second is 5. So these both the bases are having index 3. So as the index is 3, we can write this base 3 times. 4 into 5 into 4 into 5 into 4 into 5. Now as these are rational numbers, how we are multiplying rational numbers? Numerator all together and denominator all together. Means 4 into 4 into 4 divided by 5 into 5 into 5. So 4 is repeated 3 times, that's why it is 4 cube. And 5 is repeated 3 times, so that's why it is 5 cube. So now compare this question and this answer. What difference you are feeling here? Here 4 by 5 bracket raised to 3, it was commonly given. Now it is what? 4 raised to 3 divided by 5 raised to 3. Separately both the numbers are having index 3. So we can get this rule of indices as A by B bracket raised to m. If index is common for two numbers when they are in division, that index can be given separately to numerator and separately to denominator. Next rule is about A raised to m bracket raised to n. That is, if a base, here A is base, but indices are 2. M is also index and n is also index. Means if a base is having two indices, then what should be done? For that, with the help of example, we will see 5 raised to 2 raised to 3. Means here base is 5 and its indices are 2 and 3. Then what to do? Consider this 5 raised to 2 is one number. Then index is only 3. As index is 3, whatever is the base, that will be repeated 2 times. Now for this, what is the base we have considered? 5 raised to 2. So 5 raised to 2 is repeated 3 times. 5 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 2 into 5 raised to 2. Now if you will see here, base is same, base is 5. Then what we are going to do here, multiplication is there, so indices are added. 5 raised to 2 plus 2 plus 2, that is 5 raised to 6. So if you will see, 2 into 3 is also 6. Means here what has happened, directly if two indices are there, then they are multiplied. That is 5 raised to 2 into 6 is also nothing but 5 raised to 6. So here what we got, a raised to m raised to n. If two indices are there, then they are multiplied. It will be a raised to m into n. Consider next example. 7 raised to minus 2 raised to minus 5. Means here base is 7 and these two are indices. Minus 2 and minus 5, these both are indices. So first we will make this minus 5 as positive 5. How to do that? We have to write that in the form of this one, 1 upon 7 raised to minus 2, and now if we will see here, index is positive. 5 became positive. Now think about this. Here suppose base is minus 2. Base is 7 raised to minus 2. So index is 5. As index is 5, whatever is the base, that will be repeated 5 times. Now what is the base? 7 raised to minus 2. So 7 raised to minus 2 is repeated 5 times. Now here base is 7 everywhere and multiplication is there between that, then indices are added. So it will be 7 raised to minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2. So minus 2 is added 5 times. That will be minus 10. That is 1 upon 7 raised to minus 10. Also if you will see, minus 2 into 5, this will be 10. So 1 upon 7 raised to minus 10. If we want to make it positive, it will be going in numerator and it will become 7 raised to 10. See next example. 2 by 5 raised to minus 2 whole raised to 3. Here also indices are 2, indices are minus 2 and 3, and base is 2 by 5. So here as index is, outer index is 3, whatever is the base, this whole base will be repeated 3 times. 2 by 5 raised to minus 2 into 2 by 5 raised to minus 2 into 2 by 5 raised to minus 2. Now here base is same, base is 2 by 5. So indices will be added because multiplication is there. So 2 by 5 raised to minus 2 plus minus 2 plus minus 2. This will be minus 6. So what we got? 2 by 5 raised to minus 6. And that is nothing but, if we will check, minus 2 into 3. This is also giving answer as minus 6. So this rule we got as a raised to m raised to n. These two indices are there, then that indices are multiplied and the answer will be a raised to m into n. Whenever any symbol is not there in between two numbers, then there will be multiplication. So here a raised to m into n. Now I am going to solve some question from practice set 29. First question is simplify. 15 divided by 12 bracket raised to 3 whole raised to 4. So here two indices are there, 3 and 4, and for this both indices base is 15 by 2. So here what we will do, if two indices are there for same base, then they are simply multiplied. So it will be 15 divided by 12 raised to 3 into 4. It's multiplication. Because we know that a raised to m raised to n is there, then it will be a raised to m into n. So answer will be 15 by 12 raised to 12. Next is question number 4. 2 by 5 raised to minus 2 raised to minus 3. Here indices are these two, minus 2 and minus 3, and for this both the indices base is 2 by 5. So it will be 2 by 5 raised to minus 2 into minus 3. Indices are simply multiplied, because if a raised to m raised to n is there, then what we are doing, a raised to m into n. Then minus 2 into minus 6 is, minus 2 into minus 3 is 6. Because both the numbers are negative, answer is positive. So it will be 6. Answer is 2 by 5 raised to 6. Next is question number 9th. 3 by 4 raised to 6 raised to 1. So here it will be 3 by 4 into 6 into 1, because a raised to m into n is equal to a raised to m into n. For every step, whenever you are using any law of index, that law you have to specify by giving like this reason. If the various laws of indexes you are using, specify them as like this, as a reason. Then 3 by 4 into 6 into 1 is 6, so it will be 6. Next question is, write the following numbers using positive indices. Means here indices are negative, that we have to make positive. For example, here 2 by 7 raised to minus 2. Here index is minus 2, base is 2 by 7. So this negative 2 we have to convert it into positive 2. How to do that? This law we can use of index. If a by b raised to m is there, then the index sign we can change. M is turned minus m, but at the same time what we have to do, b by a, means index numerator and denominator are exchanged. It was a by b, now it is b by a. So for this number also same we will do. Here negative 2 is there, minus 2 is there, so it we will write as plus 2, but at the same time this number we will exchange. It will become 7 by 2. So it will be 7 by 2 raised to 2. Next question is 11 by 3 raised to minus 5. So this minus 5 directly write as plus 5. At the same time this number exchange as 3 by 11, because same reason, a by b raised to m is equal to b by a raised to minus m. Next example is y raised to minus 4. This minus 4 we want to plus 4. So write it as plus 4, but at the same time what we will do, the base we have to exchange. We have to interchange the numbers in numerator and denominator. But here just y is present in numerator, but in denominator what will be there? 1, because always if natural numbers we will take, then in their denominator 1 will be present. So it is nothing but y divided by 1. So 1 we will take up and y we will shift in denominator. So it will become 1 upon y. 1 upon y raised to 4. Because answer, or which law we have used? A raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. So this 4 we will apply inside. It will become 1 upon y raised to 4. So from practice set 29, I have solved first, 4th and 9th example. Remaining is homework for you. And from second question I have solved first, second and fourth. Third one is homework for you.